Jerry Aguilar is one of my favorite kids that I've ever coached, one of the hardest working guys that I've ever coached. He'll surely be missed at Tonopah Valley for his leadership. Good luck, Jerry.
Sortero Avila has always been a student who, when I think of him, I think of energy, I think of ambition. And Sortero, I know that with those two skills and with those two qualities, you can do whatever you want in the future. So best wishes. I enjoyed having you in class.
Terry Ball. Terry came to our district, to Ruth Fisher School, in 3rd grade, and I was one of his teachers. Terry was always a good student. He tried hard, he learned, he did his best, and he was fun to work with. Other than a couple years at a different district, he's been with us here at Saddle Mountain most of his school career. He's a great kid, and I wish him the best in the future, and good luck.
Isaac Barrios. Isaac is consistent, he's a good listener, he's a kind young man, he's very communicative, and I've really enjoyed having him in my class.
Quinn Neil Brantley. Neil was just an incredibly dedicated student. I had him for chemistry and he was on the basketball team. In chemistry he was always pushing himself, always asking questions to better himself. On the basketball team there's no one that had a better attitude. We had sprints one time and everybody was just kind of down and he just came out and he's like, woo, yeah man, love them sprints. And that's who he was and I loved it.
Michelle Bueno. You've done a great job in singing and also in guitar. You've added a lot to the program. Thank you for getting to be a better vocalist while you've been here at school.
Virginia Calvillo. Congrats, Vicky. It was really nice having you in Spanish class. I wish you the very best at NAU. Good luck with your studies in criminal justice. Have an amazing time.
Michael Carter, you were one of the first kids that I met at this school. You were always polite, one of the type of kids that everybody likes, that everybody gets along with. Super hardworking and always one of those coaches on the field that we always look for. Jared Cervantes, or as everybody knows him as, FIFA. No matter what the situation, FIFA is always there to do whatever's needed. No matter what the class, no matter what the situation or sport, you know he's always reliable and will always be there to do the best that he can.
Anthony Chavez. So Anthony actually came to school here in the middle of this last semester, so he's very, very new to us, but nonetheless he made a huge impact on the school. I actually got the privilege to teach him in 2 classes, both financial algebra and government economics, and Anthony excelled in both classes. Although we didn't get to have you, all 4 years and everything, nonetheless, we're very, very proud of you, Anthony, and good luck with everything that you do.
Cesar Chavez. I appreciated how every morning when you would come to class, you were the first to class and you would always greet me very kindly. That is an important quality, and I appreciated you being in my class. I appreciated your creativity. I appreciated your good-natured kindness.
Karen Corona started with me as a shy, sweet girl, and I've been lucky enough to have her for a couple classes now, and CCP has really shown me what a great writer she is and how much potential she has. So Karen, please continue writing, and I hope that you're going to be an excellent teacher someday.
Angel Espinoza, he is a kid that's come a real long way with us. And the only thing I can really say is I'm really proud of Angel. I'm really proud of the man you become, and I wish you the best in the future.
Jorge Espinoza. Jorge, I gotta admit, you were probably one of the loudest kids in my class. I mean, you never stopped talking. What more can I say about this kid? No, but all joking aside, Jorge, you were awesome to have in class. I just really wish you would have talked a little bit more, man. Every time you did, always something funny to say. You always did really good in my class. You always participated in class. You're gonna be missed a lot by all of your teachers and all your peers, and good luck in everything you do after high school.
Lucero Estrada, or I call her a lot of different names, Sarah, Lucy, whatever I can come up with at the time. I'm so proud of you, Lucero. You've come such a long way, even just in this year. You are truly the person that I can rely on with FBLA no matter what the situation. I gave you a lot of crap about it, but really were a great president for me. Thank you.
Arian Fabro, you are so respectful and you are so funny, and I'm really gonna miss your sense of humor. I have been missing your sense of humor in class. Best wishes in the future with whatever it is that you decide to do. I know that with a sense of humor like yours, you are gonna be able to fit in anywhere.
Maria Figueroa. Maria was my TA this year. She was my right hand. Maria is dedicated, she is kind, she is intelligent, she is motivated, she's bold. Maria is the kind of person that I would want to help me and support me through any part of life.
James Fogel. You are a student where when you struggle, you never give up and you keep trying no matter what. This will help you so much in the years to come. I hope nothing but good things for you in the years at college.
Odessa Fogelsong. Odessa came to our district a couple years ago, and she's just been a wonderful person to have on campus. I see her on campus at lunchtime, and she's always happy. She's always having a good time, and I wish her the best in the future, and good luck, Odessa.
Stephanie Galvez. Just want to say that you are a joy to have in graphics. You're so talented, you're polite, you always had a smile on your face, and I wish you the best in all your future endeavors.
Hugo Garcia. Congratulations, Hugo. Thank you for all your help in Spanish class. I heard you want to become an architect. Have an amazing time at ASU. Go Devils.
Jesse Garcia. For the past 2 years, I've had the pleasure of coaching and teaching Jesse Garcia. In the classroom, he progressed so much. On the baseball field, I mean, he was one of my pride and joys. This year, he made the all-section team, the all-star team. Very, very proud of his accomplishments. Struck out 20 guys in one game, which was a school record. We're really, really going to miss him next year, not only in the classroom, but like I said, on the baseball field. So good job this year, Jesse. Very, very proud of you.
Marissa Grassi, I have enjoyed so much watching you grow as a person and become this young woman who is so full of life, and you have such amazing goals for yourself, and I know you can do whatever you set your mind to. So best wishes, Marissa, and good luck in training. Carla Gomez was a student that I had my very first year teaching, and I always appreciated her because she was so kind and she was so receptive to everything that I said, and I appreciate that from you, Carla. Thank you so much for being easy to teach and easy to work with. I think those are very valuable skills to have for the future. Best of luck.
Camry is one of the nicest people on the face of the earth. She's just such a sweet, kind, compassionate person. And then to top it all off, I had her in chemistry, and not only was she hilarious, but she worked her butt off in chemistry, and I was always so impressed at that, and she always did it with such a happy, infectious attitude, and I love that about her.
Jackie Gunn. Jackie was a student that I taught more than any student here at Tonopah. I had her in 5 classes, 2 as a TA, and then 3 curriculum classes. Jackie brought a sense of uniqueness and style to my class and displayed it through her artwork. Jackie, you're going to be missed extremely by a lot of your teachers and your peers, and especially by me. So good job and good luck in the future, Jackie.
Danielle Guzman, I remember you very clearly from many years ago when I had you in class, and I think you've really matured a lot. I look forward to seeing what you do in the future. Best wishes, and high school is now over. You can do whatever you want.
Riley Harshbarger. Riley is one of those students that is going to be missed by all of his teachers and all of his peers. He is such a hard worker, not only in school but outside of school. I mean, the kid would work 30, 40 hours a week outside of school and then come to school always with a positive attitude. Riley, I'm very, very proud of everything that you've achieved this year, and I know you're going to do great things in college. Best of luck, and we'll see you later.
Cheyenne Hines. Cheyenne can be summarized in unrealized potential. Cheyenne is smart, she's beautiful, she is well-spoken, and she has a lot more potential than she realizes. I look forward to hearing about the great things that Cheyenne will accomplish. Gabriela Hernandez. Gabby, you are quiet, yes. Introverted, maybe. But I think that at school, it's not necessarily that you're shy per se, but you are just focused. And I appreciate that. I know how hard you worked in my class, and I appreciate how you would constantly be on task and doing what I asked you to do. And I know that that kind of hard work will do well for you in life.
Isaiah Hernandez. Isaiah is one of those independent students that does very well in my classroom. He comes to class every day, works very, very hard. He participates in class. I can't say enough about Isaiah. Isaiah, I hope you do very, very well after high school. In fact, I know you're going to do very, very well, and good luck with everything that you do. Felicia Hildebrand. Felicia, you were always one of my top students in every class that you took of mine, AP, U.S. History, Government Economics. You were always excelling. I got to admit though, Felicia, one thing I'm not going to miss is the fact that you took 6 hours for every test that you took. I love the meticulousness and all that you put into it, but nonetheless, I don't like staying after school 12 hours for you to finish a 5-question quiz. So other than that, I know you're going to do great things. When you're in college, just keep grinding and keep doing what you do best. We're all going to miss you, Felicia.
Jack Hines, the comedian of my classroom. What you may not know about him is how much he loves to read and read fun, interesting books about science fiction and aliens. So keep up your inquisitive spirit, Jack, and keep reading.
Dakota Hollingsworth. Dakota was a wonderful addition to our campus this year and brought a great awareness to our students about bleeding disorders, and in fact encouraged us all to get involved. We did several things as a result of her. I received a letter and I'd like to read that. I would like to recognize Dakota Hollingsworth as an outstanding volunteer at our 6th annual Mountain Park Health Center 5K in Goodyear. With over 300 people in attendance, this was our most successful race yet, and we couldn't have done it without the help of our amazing volunteers. I know that Dakota was one of 2 students who were there as part of helpers who were not related to anyone. So they wanted to make sure that we were able to recognize her for her outstanding contribution to the betterment of others. So congratulations, Dakota. We wish you the best of luck at Estrella Mountain next year.
Jasmine. Jasmine is one of the most dedicated students I've ever had to everything. In chemistry and AP chemistry, she was constantly doing things to better herself and to better her grade, always asking the right questions. And then she was always a part of every single sport. I know my basketball team personally, we loved when she was at the games because she was at almost every single one. She went all the way up to Prescott for our playoff game. And it was always encouraging to see her in the stands.
Benjamin Jeffers. Ben is kind, he's hardworking. I think what I admire most about Ben is his perseverance. Ben never gives up, he's optimistic, and he is a cheerleader in a good sense. Andrew Curtis. Andy, first of all, I love the socks. Your creativity is insightful, and your puns are hilarious. I think your sense of humor is fantastic, and you always know the perfect thing to say to break any awkward silence. So I've enjoyed having you in class. I think you're extremely intelligent as well.
Keepers, Kaylee Keepers, she's just me, just straight up me. I'm just kidding, Keepers, you're awesome. Keepers is such an awesome, nice student. She has tremendous talent, not only when it comes to academics, but in art. She did like 4 or 5 paintings and drawings for me that are hung up all over my room. And she just has amazing talent. It's gonna be really cool what she's able to do with that in the future.
Sebastian Lucero, one of those kids that he really will surprise you if you let him do it. No matter what the situation, he'll always be there. He's one of the kids that, even though he wasn't an officer last year in FBLA, he was always really helpful and earned everything that he has. Congratulations, Sebastian.
Quentin Lyons, a dentist? Really?
Zach Gilmarsh, you really were that person that held everything together for us for FBLA. You're there every time, no matter what the situation. And not just there, but giving it everything that you have. You deserve everything that you have gotten, and even more so than that. We're so proud of you that you are a state champion and now going for a national championship with FBLA, and we can't wait to see all the great things that come from you, Sagiel. Congratulations.
Landon Martinez. I was very excited when I got to talk about Landon Martinez throughout the last 2 years of teaching Landon. He's progressed so much. Academically, he's awesome in class. He involves himself with all the students around school. You're really going to be missed a lot, Landon. Good luck with everything that you do.
Lacey McConnell. I remember Lacey enrolling, I believe it was her sophomore year, and she was wearing this wonderful pair of red pants that I've always desired since that day. She has been somebody very dear to my heart. She has assisted me in the office personally for the last 2 years, and pretty much since the day she enrolled, I think I had her already showing new students on tours. So anyway, Lacey, I appreciate all of your help. I wish you nothing but the best, and please keep in touch.
Haley Minnow. Haley is hardworking, independent, respectful. I had Haley in 2 classes this year, and in both of them, she was a leader, and she was a person that I looked to lead different groups and support the class, and I really appreciated you, Haley. Thank you. Jocelyn Navarrete. I think you're great. You, young lady, work very hard. I know that you go to school full-time, your attendance is impeccable, and then you go work a full-time job, and you still help at home with your family. And I admire that work ethic, especially at your age, and I know that if you continue to work like that throughout your life, anything you want will be available to you. I believe in you, Jocelyn. Justin Wynn. Justin, you are extremely sweet. You are hardworking, you are kind, you are intelligent, and probably what I admire most about you is that you are willing to try new things. You went out for the debate team, and it wasn't your cup of tea, but you tried it anyway, and you dedicated yourself, and I found that really impressive. I think that your motivation and ability to try new things and to apply your intelligence will do well for you in life.
Dearest Elizabeth, it has been a great pleasure, both as your father and as a teacher, to see how you have developed into this intelligent, accomplished, and very kind young lady. I really am proud of you, and I know your mother of happy memory would be very proud of your accomplishments as well. Along with your sister and brother, I am very proud that you are moving on in your career, and I appreciate all your hard work, and you have always been a good daughter, and I am very thankful for that, and I wish you continued success, and the best is yet to come. Thank you very much for all you have done. Congratulations, enjoy it, but let's get ready to move on to the next challenge. Bye-bye.
Deanna Pelagio, I love how genuine you are, and that's a very rare thing to find in a person, and yet you were always so real, and so I really appreciate that. Deanna, whatever you choose to do in the future, just know that you can do it. You can do whatever you set your mind to. You work hard in silence, and I think all teachers appreciate that, but more than anything, just keep that positivity. Good luck in the future.
Paola Pelagio. Paola, congratulations. I'm going to miss our conversations in Spanish class. Have a wonderful time in college.
Joey Pelagio is one of those students who I think taught me more than I taught him, and I apologize, Joey. But in all honesty, you have a heart of gold, and I am so proud of your honesty. I'm so proud of your work ethic, and if anything, just know that you are such a good person, and people think of you very fondly. So best of luck in the future, Joey. Keep in touch.
Edgar Peretta came to us second semester last year, and he's always been somewhat of a mystery to me. I think he might be secretly famous, as I know he's always outperforming, and so we look forward to hearing more from this kid as he continues his education next year at the Conservatory for Recording Performing Arts in Tempe. Good luck, Edgar.
Julian Perry. Julian Perry is a loud human being. I'm just kidding. He's awesome. Julian has an extreme ability to lead people. So when he's excited, other people are excited. When he's down, other people are down. And he did an incredible job this year, being a senior, being a captain, and just getting people excited. He has such an infectious attitude, and it's, people follow him when he's excited about things.
Dina Potter, I want to say thank you for keeping my day interesting the last 2 years. It's been a pleasure having you in my class. Good luck and congratulations.
Sierra Pribble, I really remember you just always being such an outgoing person, and you have a personality that I know whatever the future holds for you, you're just going to be able to really manage the situation, and that's something that, cherish that, use that to your advantage as much as you can. You're a leader, you are bold, you're wonderful, so keep working at it. Best of luck in the future.
Okay, Michaela, I know I've been telling you that you need to be able to do it off the cuff, but I've got my little notes here that I didn't want to forget, because you've absolutely been so precious to me and to what we're doing in the drama. Last year, I'm so proud of the way you learned how to scream for A Haunting We Will Go. It was scary and over the top, and I was able to use it this year to show everybody how to let your guard down, and you were wonderful. And then this year, you took over as student director for the audition and did a fabulous job. I am looking here and I'm seeing not only did you be a student director, but you also ran my sound for Robin Hood. You were just there. I could always depend on you for anything, and wow, am I going to miss you. I love you so much, you know I do, and I'm just wishing the very best for you.
Luis Raya, my chocolate sales champion and my goofball in my third hour class. Luis, of course you know you're brilliant and smart, but please turn that into a wonderful career for whatever it is that you want to do.
Luis Raya, I remember starting you in the 6th grade on your clarinet, came after school, and you were there all the time. You have been so consistent and so great. Even when you couldn't get scheduled for band, you learned the music, you came and marched with us. Thanks so much, Luis. It's the world will be a better place because of dependable people like you.
Cassandra Renteria, I just want you to know, Cassandra, I've appreciated and really taken pride in beating you in every possible sport there is at this school. I know you're super competitive, but you have to admit, I beat you. Really proud of you. Congratulations.
Armando. Armando was such an awesome student to have. I had him in chemistry and AP chemistry. We love talking about The Walking Dead and plenty of zombie things. But he was a very dedicated student and a very loyal student. So when you see him around his friends and stuff, he's just a really loyal guy and a really just an awesome guy to be around. And he works so hard in class. It was a joy to have him in class for 2 semesters.
Julie Rodriguez, I am so proud of how far you've come since freshman year, and I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for you. Best wishes on everything that you choose to accomplish. I know you will do very well.
Dulce Ruiz. Dulce, congratulations and thank you for all your help in Spanish class. I heard that you want to become a nurse. Good luck with that.
Colton Russell, thank you for playing the variety of music throughout the day and pretty much every day of the week I saw you. Good luck and congratulations on your graduation this year.
Elias Santana, you are unrealized potential. I say this because in my class I know how intelligent you are, how you are able to make insightful suggestions and thoughts and digest literature on a higher level, but yet when I compliment you or point something out that was great that you said, you downplay it. So I know that you have so much potential, and now it's time for you to get out there and grow in your confidence. I believe in you, Elias. I know you're going to do great things.
Oscar Serrano, thanks so much for all that you've done in guitar. You've helped students understand it more than I could teach them, and I'm really excited about you going on into music education and teaching. I'm looking forward to that.
Michael Snodgrass. Michael, you debated against me basically all year. Everything I said was a debate between you and I. So now I have the final word. But I'd like to say, Michael, that I think you're great. I believe in you, and your hard-working demeanor is inspiring. You literally work hard in the classroom, and you work hard outside of the classroom. And I think that that quality in you will pay off.
Devin Teddy Bear Strong. Devin, I had the opportunity of coaching and teaching him the last 2 years. He was an amazing student, amazing athlete for me. We wouldn't have the success we had this year unless it was for Devin. Not only that, he was also the team guinea pig where all of us got to joke on him, but he took it like a champ, so good job, Devin. You excelled in the classroom as well, did very, very well in the three classes that I taught you, so good job on that. I know you're going to do great things at NAU, and just keep doing what you're doing.
Cody Stroh, I want to thank you for all the days you made me laugh in class, your silliness, your hard work, and making the table for my wife for Christmas. Congratulations on your graduation, and good luck.
Taylor Strong is a student who I know will always do the right thing, even if it's not the popular thing to do. And Taylor, I'm going to miss you in school. Best of luck in the future, and I just know you're going to be able to accomplish so many things.
Austin Swartley, you're the biggest noob at this school, but you're one of the most hardworking kids I've ever had in weight training, and I appreciate it. Congratulations and good luck.
Carolyn Tapia, whenever I think of you, I always think of your smile. You have such a great smile, so keep smiling. Thank you for being such an awesome person to work with. You have so much charisma. Use that to your advantage, really. That's my best advice. Best of luck in the future, Carolyn.
Arturo Tapia, the word that comes to my mind is dependability. He's somebody that can you always depend on. He'll always be there, and you can always trust him. Congratulations, Arturo.
Precious Taryn, I can't really decide if I'm going to miss or not miss getting to school and hearing Johnson. I'm pretty sure that I actually will miss it, believe it or not. Thank you for always keeping me on my toes, Precious. You really were on top of things for us.
Paul Thompson, I always say thank you. Congratulations on graduating. Good job this year in track. Look forward to hearing from you in the future.
Paul Thompson, do you remember freshman year? Because I do. But I forgive you. Best of luck in the future. I know you're going to do a lot of really great things in your life.
Colt Thompson is a student that you love and you hate at the same time. You love how hard of a worker that he is, but you hate that you have to wait 20 minutes for him to calm down just to start class. There are 1,000 things I could say about him, but he's just a great student, and good luck next year at U of A.
David Thornton. Who would have ever thought he would have become one of the best volunteers at Ruth Fisher this year? In fact, I have a letter from a teacher from whom he helped. I'm writing this note to bring forth good light upon David Thornton. David has been working as a high school aide in my kindergarten classroom since I began mid-February. Before I came aboard, he was working as well with the long-term substitute, Micah Green. He's been such an asset to our classroom, and the students adore him. To highlight his best qualities, I've noticed are the following: positive attitude, caring nature, empathy, respect, willingness to be of service, leadership support, and integrity. David, we wish you nothing but the best as you start college next year.
Luis Toledo, tall, dark, and silent. I know you were trying to hide from me at the back of the class, but we found you anyway. You just wanted to build things, but we actually got you on the stage, and you did a little part. Now, I don't think we're going to see you on the silver screen anytime soon, but you did it, and I'm so proud of you. Just congratulations. Have a great year.
Gustavo Toledo. I truly enjoy our conversations in Spanish class.
Juan Valdez. Juan he's a great kid, incredible at cutting hair. Actually, I'm quite impressed. Constantly, he would come up to me and give me a hard time because he's a Barcelona fan, and I can't stand Barcelona. But he just loved to give me a hard time about that. But he was very, very dedicated. Whenever he came to our open soccers, he was always kind of leading the younger kids, giving them a hard time, but really pushing others. And he does a great job of making others better around him.
Alicia Valente. Alicia, you are hardworking, you are kind, you are a good listener, you're easy to talk to, and you apply yourself. I think that all of those qualities will serve you well.
Anthony Vasoso, I am so proud of you, and it's been an honor watching you become this adult who you really know what you want in life, and I wish you the best of luck. Social work is not an easy field, so just know that you're not the only one out there trying to fight the good battle. Surround yourself with people who want to see you succeed and continue to push those around you to greatness, because that's what you're good at. I guess go NAU.
Destiny Waddy. I think all of you guys are ready for this story one more time before you depart your high school career. No, I think Destiny owes a lot of her success actually to yours truly. Just to give you a small story, there was one time that I saved Destiny's life. Not to give you too much detail, but you know, it was just a normal Tuesday afternoon. Destiny was having a bad day, and yours truly went and saved her life. With just the lift of Thor's hammer, raised it up, lightning struck the hammer, and I revived Destiny like it was nothing. I mean, some may call me a hero, but I just consider myself a teacher, you know. But other than that, Destiny, good job this year. Can't be more prouder than, you know, what I am today. I know you're gonna do great things at NAU. Just keep up the good work, and, you know, best of luck.
Taylor Westbrook, you really did bring a different factor to our school. You brought responsibility, you brought caring, and mostly you brought us respect. You really showed what a good player can come, and it really shows how much you've grown throughout the year. Thank you.
Jakiria Wheeler, I have very many good memories working with her in class. Jakiria, you're so insightful, and use that intellect. Don't let yourself be surrounded by people with negative ideas. You are such a positive person, and I know that you're so capable of doing whatever it is you want in this world. I'm excited to see what you're going to do with your life, and best of luck with the future.
Caitlin White, congratulations on graduating. It's been a pleasure watching you grow up since days at Arlington. Look forward to seeing you have a bright future, and good luck in college.
John Williams. What can I say about you, John? You've done a great job. Thanks for being a part of the guitar program for the last couple of years and helping out the way that you've helped out this year. Nobody can string a guitar faster than you can. Thanks.
Colton Wilson. I've had the pleasure of teaching him almost all 4 years, and I love having him in class every day because he makes me smile. He tries and does his best, and sometimes he wants to give up but knows he has to keep trying. I wish you only the best of luck in your college years.
Kyla Winberg, congratulations on your graduation and all your success you've had here at Tonopah Valley High School, and good luck next year at Estrella Community College.
Rebecca Ruck. You and I started together with my very first class at Tonopah, and I am going to miss you and your fun stories every day, and this one's for your mom.
Antonio Zaragoza, very competitive kid, somebody that always makes me laugh and puts a smile on my face whenever I'm around him. Thank you for everything, Antonio, and good luck in the future.